Hi guys, thanks for checking back to another DM's brief beer review. Today we actually got a beer that I was kind of hoping to review in the full review, but unfortunately due to a really kind of sad circumstance, it turned out that this beer is actually nearly expired. It's going to actually expire tomorrow, so it's not entirely as fresh as I would like it to be for the review. And since it's not really sold in my area, I'm not going to review this in my full review, but either way, I'll probably dedicate an extra minute for this beer for the purpose of this quick review. It's Wells Bombardier English Premium Ale. It's 5.2% ABV, and it's made by the Wells & Youngs Brewing Company in London, UK. And the glass I'm going to be using today is the Granite Brewery 90 glass. It's my newly acquired glass, thanks to my friend who gave this to me for my birthday. It's actually a brew pub in Halifax and Toronto, which I visited last time was in Toronto. Now this beer is an ESB essentially, or like a special premium bitter. It's fairly dark in colour, reminiscent of many other English pale ales, I guess. It's actually one of my favourite ESBs, so to say for now. Gives you a nice sort of dark copper, you could even say light brown body to it. Fairly loads of, fairly good amounts of carbonation in it. A nice light caramel head if I give it a whiff. Of course this isn't as fresh as it's supposed to be, but I'm still able to get nice caramel toffee kind of biscuity malts. Fair share of hops as well, and quite a bit of different fruit notes I'm getting. Getting dark fruit like cherries and plums and dates, a bit of apple. Yeah, it's quite interesting. A touch of citrus as well, and very floral. The smell is not as robust as it would be if it was fresh, but the taste certainly makes up for it. Nice medium body to it, sort of gives you a nice bittersweet kind of texture to the beer. Fairly smooth, with a bit of carbonation. Good amounts of I'm really getting apple and plums, actually fresh plums. A bit of citrus and a good sort of sourdough, biscuity maltiness to it. Really nice, really flavorful. The aftertaste has some nice bitterness. At the same time, there's still some toffee going on, some sweetness there. Really enjoyable beer. I've had this is actually a record for me. I've had this beer in all the three ways it can be served in. I've had it from the bottle, I think it's my second or third time. Third, I guess. I've had this on cask actually in London. It was much weaker. It was about 3.5% to 4% ABV. So I guess I didn't like it as much, even if it was nice and fresh. I also had this on tap once, which was probably, I had it on draft, so it was probably the best out of the three options. But the bottle is still really good. It comes in these nice half-litre bottles. So if you can get this, it's a very good choice for a good English premium ale, premium bitter, premium ESB, if you will. By now I've had better ones, but this still remains one of my favorites, so it doesn't let me down. Even, this bottle is almost expired and it still tastes really good. So yeah, I'll keep it short. Great beer, check it out, Wells Bombardier, recommended, and sticks good.